Okay, how do we even start this?
Should we adjust our bow ties? Where's the mirror?
Are we okay?
Guys?
Hello?
No, let me look at yours. Spot on mine?
Yeah. Yeah, yours is
Yeah? All right, then let's start. What are we saying?
Hi guys, how are you? So this is just we're gonna take you guys through why we rebranded.
Yes.
The whole brand identity and the thought process through Marini Naturals.
And I think it's going to be very exciting. Yes, I'm looking forward to.
We're so excited to share with you. Sorry, I didn't want to cut it off. Like I mean that.
It's okay. I'm used to it. It's fine. It's cool.
You can't portray me like that.
I'm kidding. She's awesome, man. I'm making it worse, am I not? Let's carry on. So
I'm legit perfect.
Okay. You know, the moment Marini landed in the market, that was our first question, and I remember Michelle talking about it in the interview because even me, I was clueless. I'll tell you why. Give me a minute. I'll tell you why. She came up with the name, and I asked her the same thing, like, dude, what does Marini Naturals mean?
I'm laughing because it says dude at the worst times ever. This is an interview, babe.
People know I say dude.
Those who know Nia know
that. Dude. Yeah. I think, not I think, but Marini means naturally beautiful.
Marini is actually Swahili for naturally beautiful. Anything that is naturally beautiful without enhancements or too much makeup or too much enhancements basically. Mm-hmm. So in much the same way, in English I think women prefer to be called beautiful than to be called hot.
Yes.
So absolutely. In Swahili you would say mrembo, right? Or supu in Sheng. But then my Sheng is not
supu.
But yeah, si supu ama
noma.
But like if you want to say she's gorgeous, like beautiful, you say Nimschana Marini. Google it, guys. I think I can say that initially when we began Marini Naturals, we saw it as a brand or a product for the natural African woman. So the face of an African woman and her hair is leaves, meaning that she only uses natural products or anything from nature to grow her hair. But Marini Naturals has now evolved to be a brand that even men love and children and people who have dreadlocks. So we want a brand or a brand identity that is all encompassing with that, and that captures, that's all inclusive, includes everyone.
And the reason why we also did that was every day men used to come up to us and ask, when are you getting out a men's a kids line, unisex actually, dreadlocks. In fact, dreadlocks was the most. So I think we wanted to come up with a logo that will capture
should we want
everyone.
To grow, should we want to expand into a new product range, the logo captures everyone and includes everyone. And also we felt that the fonts were a bit heavy, so we wanted to go with a lighter font, of course still sans serif, because that's more international standard we feel. And it's with me.
FYI, that's designer talk. Let me just put it out there. Sans serif is a font. I didn't know about it.
It's not a font, it's a type of a font. It's a category of a font.
I carry on.
Okay, so we wanted to just sort of clean that up a little bit, but we didn't want to change the name Marini, because Marini still stands. Whether you're a man or a woman or you have dreadlocks, you're beautiful, you're Marini.
Yeah. And first, I love the name Marini. I don't think it would ever change.
Also, another reason we rebranded is we wanted to. We have always wanted to benchmark with international brands, and we see Marini like the Rolls Royce of natural hair in Africa.
I love that. That's it.
So we wanted to give it an international standard feel in terms of the brand identity, the colors, and if you look at the new logo, it actually looks international standard.
And you know what we always feel from the very beginning is if you're going to compete with international brands, then have an identity that will compete with those identities,
Exactly.
It has to be spot on.
We're playing in the big league.
Yeah. my God. Oh my God. Let me take that up. Who designed the logo? Yeah, that's a lifelong question. But I'll tell you something. This logo was designed by Michelle. This girl sat there. I promise you, it took 24 hours, but she did it. Everything you see in our logo, from the fonts to the, I don't even know how to go further, but everything you see, each mark was designed solely by Michelle.
Well, I think I also took an idea and adapted it to what I feel Marini represents. So luckily, I happen to be a graphic designer, a brand strategist. I know all about brand identity, rebranding. Yeah. So it's very easy for me to conceptualize how I would want my brand or my logo to be. I've done that for so many clients and customers. So when it's my own baby, it's like, oh my gosh. I put in like, my everything.
Yeah, she did.
So yeah, I guess I did.
But when you're designing it, I know you had this idea, and I know that you had different options. Why would you pick this specific one?
So like we were saying earlier, I think we wanted an international standard identity, something that you can see it on shelf with Revlon and L'Oreal and all these international brands, and Sheer Moisture, which is a brand I completely look up to. And being my partner, we benchmark with international brands. So for me, I'd already seen an identity that can actually sit on shelf with those kind of brands. When I sat down to redesign the new Marini Naturals logo, one of the things that was absolutely important for me was to give the brand an international standard feel. So what I decided to do was to just clean it up and give it a minimalist look, simplify the fonts. Of course, they're sans serif, as we mentioned, make them lighter. And ideally, I want to see this logo be able to sit on shelf with brands like Sheer Moisture and L'Oreal and Revlon. And when you look at it, I think it does. It actually makes the cut. So the new logo was inspired by 4 key things. The first thing is growth. As Marini, one of the things we will always aim to do is to grow, to continuously improve. And it's a journey, just like a spiral. You start out something small and you walk through the journey. It's a whirlwind of emotions, ups and downs, frustrations, joys, achievements, everything. But at the end of the day, you grow. That's the main thing. So that is a representation of the spiral that you're seeing. We're spiraling outward, meaning we're growing outward. We began from a very small tent in Nairobi, and then we infiltrated the market all around Kenya, Kisumu, Nakuru, and we moved beyond borders from Kenya to Tanzania, Zambia, Zimbabwe, Uganda, East Africa basically, and now even Europe. So you can see it's growth, it's spiraling outward. The second thing is the beauty of natural African hair, which on its own already coils and curls just like a spiral. So whether you're the loose texture type or the kinky texture type, your hair will always curl and coil. So this for us was a very, very big inspiration in the logo. We actually took out a piece of African hair and I sketched it exactly as it would be. And that's what forms the curls and the coils of the spiral in the new logo. The third inspiration of the logo is nature itself and moisture. So I actually studied a leaf, how exactly a leaf looks, and simplified that into a very simple geometrical shape that I placed around each of the coils. So it's like what is protecting or growing the curls, natural African hair, is the moisture, is the leaves, and we get all our raw materials, all our ingredients from right here from Africa, which is the backyard for everything great for your hair. The fourth thing is the logo needed to be all-encompassing, meaning whether you are dreadlocked, whether you are a child, a man, a woman, you should look at the logo and feel included. once you see that symbol. So it's not just representing a woman, it's also representing everyone. So all Africans are welcome, and all African textured hair is welcome. So actually, when you look at this logo, once it's complete, it looks like a huge afro, and then it looks like something really beautiful and abstract. And then it looks symmetrical. So for us, really, it captures everything. It captures, number one, the growth. It captures Africa and natural African hair and how it coils and curls into itself. It captures nature and moisture through the elements put in each curl. And finally, it's all-inclusive. So that was my thought process while designing the new Marini Naturals logo. And we are so excited to show this to you. And we're so thankful, actually. If it wasn't for you guys, our customers, our friends, our family, fans, retailers, stakeholders, everybody, literally, we've walked this journey together. We've grown because of you. We've spiraled because of you.
Oh, that's a good one, yeah.
And guys, thank you so much. We're excited. This is only the beginning of a new chapter for Marini. We've been in the market for 2 years. We're turning the page to something new. We're excited to walk this with you. And thank you again for helping us evolve.
Yeah.
Ciao!